Aren't you supposed to press that glow thingy?
Shut up.
Stop! Why are you driving like this? You're driving
like
crazy.
What?
You're driving crazy.
We're late for work. Shut up.
We're in a field.
Oh, hey, we're at work now. Turn off now! If you don't turn off, I'm gonna drain all the oil out of you, let you spin every single rod bearing, and then... Well, I'll be damned, that worked. The ups truck came by and dropped all this random package. I didn't order it, but I guess I can use this for my problem. It's a little solenoid valve. Runs off of 12 volts DC. It says here, let me open this. Please be careful. These valves are not intended to be energized for more than 8 hours continuously. They can burn. I have an idea. Let me call my insurance agent real quick. Hey, hi, this is Mason. No, I didn't wreck another car. Hey, no, I actually, can we put full coverage insurance on the Mercedes, please? Awesome. And now, does that include like fire protection? Like if I went on like you know, 8.5, 9-hour drive and it caught on fire somehow, would that be covered? Awesome. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Thanks. All right, you turds. Sorry it's dark out now, but that's what happens when your job doesn't know what a work-life balance is. But anyways, we're going to get into this here. Basically, what goes on with these things, and don't mind my leaky return lines, I'm going to get that fixed. Just ignore it. But anyways, what I'm going to do is, well, let me backtrack here. So, these things, these old Mercedes, everything is vacuum driven on them. From your locks, your heater actuators, everything. Just everything is. And you have a trillion vacuum lines everywhere. As you can see, all of these are broken. So if yours is like mine is, tons and tons of broken vacuum lines, this is a much simpler and cheaper and easier way to fix this. Now, my personal preference, all I really need to vacuum for is power brakes and shut the thing off. That's all I really care about. And don't mind my heater module bypass over here. I'm going to clean that up. And this solenoid valve job is probably going to be a little sloppy as well. But I'll clean that up whenever I clean this up. I've been up for 15 hours. I'm just tired. So right down here on the front of the engine is your vacuum pump. You want to make sure that that is putting out good vacuum and that isn't what's causing your problem. Any broken vacuum line in this engine bay or inside the car, there's vacuum lines under the carpets all the way back to the trunk. It's ridiculous. But any broken vacuum lines can cause your diesel not to turn off when you turn the key off. What shuts it off is this little valve right here. And you can see vacuum line went into that normally. And so with that not being hooked up to anything, it just keeps running, and I got to choke out the intake to get it to turn off. So this solenoid valve is from US Solid. I'll post a link to this valve in the description. So basically, this is a normally open valve. That's when it's de-energized. That valve inside of there is open. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little T right here, hose barb T. And we're going to run one end of that hose into here. and then the other end will be coming out, and we'll go down to that shutoff valve down there. So when the key is on, this valve will be closed, and that valve won't get any vacuum. And then when the key is off, the valve will open back up, give vacuum to that valve, and it'll shut the engine off. So we're going to see how well this works. So I put a brass T coming off the main vacuum line in between the brake booster and that. We're going to branch off of this right here. This is going to go to our valve, which will go down to the shutoff valve. And I promise y'all, I am going to clean this up and make it look better, because contrary to popular belief, I do care about this car just a little bit. But I know some of you Mercedes purists out there are going to be like, oh my god, he's putting non-Mercedes parts into this, and he's not keeping all of the vacuum lines. Okay, I'm not rich like you, even though I drive this fancy Mercedes. I'm not rich. And for other people who have a Mercedes that sat for 15 years and mice got into it, cheap, easy fix right here.
It's like my dad always said, it looks stupid, but it works. It ain't really stupid then, is it?
Alright, so now I have, just temporarily, just so I can show you, I have the negative cable, which is the blue wire of this valve, ran over to the battery, negative terminal on that. And for the keyed power on these W123 Mercedes, I'm using fuse number 4. And you can hear that valve working. That's for the radio, cigar lighter, the, let's see here, what else is that control? Number 4, cigar lighter, glove compartment light, radio, seat heating, front. So that's what I'm going to tie into, which circuit I'm going to tie into to run this valve. So here's our valve with the fittings installed. That smaller one is going to be going to the shutoff valve, and this bigger one is going to be the vacuum supply from the line. I teed off on that main one, and then it looks white on the camera for some reason. I'm not sure why, but this is some clear 3/8 inch tubing. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing it. I would actually heavily advise not, plumbing it like I'm doing it, because this is real sloppy. Like, I'm just tired of shutting it off. I'm gonna fix it. I'm tired of shutting it off by hand. I'm gonna fix it right soon, but this is just gonna be giving you guys a general idea of where to plumb, where to wire, all that good stuff. All right, so I've got the outlet of this valve, or inlet. It's vacuum, it's backwards, so going down to the shutoff valve, down into there, and then I got the main vacuum line into there, and I got the negative wire nutted for now, and then I got that right into the fuse box. I went with the outlet into that fuse, not the incoming, just because that fuse, I think, is like a 3 amp or 4 amp, and no, what am I thinking? No, it's actually a 10 amp, and this guy doesn't say how many amps it pulls, but it's not pulling anywhere near 10 amps, so kind of using that as the fuse for that in case something does short out. And I'm just going to hook up the negative to the terminal over there on the battery, and then we should be operational, and we'll be done for the night till we get this cleaned up later. But alrighty, so this valve isn't technically, specified for vacuum, but according to my calculations, I think it should work. So we're going to try and start it up, make sure we're not getting any vacuum through the valve. Run the glow plugs here. Yeah, this is the interior. Pretty rough, but it serves its purpose. Even with this valve, I have less than $700 into this car. So for sitting for 15 years, I'm pretty impressed with it. Alright, let's see if she'll start. Stupid thing. Alright, she's running. Alright, now, let's see if she shuts off. Oh, yeah. That makes me so happy. Oh man, I might even put the air cleaner back on this. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm just kidding. The video's not over yet. So, I didn't think about this, but those hoses are holding vacuum in there even when the engine is off. So now it doesn't want to restart because there's still vacuum in there. So, let me think here. Maybe we just like put like a tiny little pinhole in that clear hose. Now, we'll try that real quick. Alright, so I put just the tiniest little pinhole right in there. I'm hoping that will give us enough vacuum when the valve is engaged. But I put that little hole in there, and I heard it hiss, so it released that vacuum. So we're gonna try that again. Okay. So she runs. Now let's see if she'll still turn off with that little hole in there. Oh yeah. I hope this can help someone who's on a pretty low budget like I am and has the same problem. I really truly do enjoy making videos like this, and especially with this car. I've got a lot of plans for this car. Hope you enjoy the video, and hope that you'd subscribe, because then you could see what else we do with this. Just a little teaser. You can see that exhaust manifold doesn't have a spot for a turbo on it. Well, you know, some of them came turboed, and, you know, I might have gotten something in the mail that may or may not have, you know, come on a turbo car that, you know, would possibly fit right in there. So, you know, yeah, we got some stuff happening with this old girl. So, yeah. Take care. Alright, thank you guys. You made it to the end of the video. I hope this video helped you out. If you would.
Oh, wait. Aren't you going to tell them about the paint?
Oh, okay, yeah. So, as you can see, the paint's pretty bad on this car. A lot of the other hill jacks around here, they'll take their old beaters and paint them up like the General Lee, you know. But I thought, well, at first I was thinking maybe a German version of that. But then I got to think, well, what about the flag on top? Because I think we all know Germany's flag is a little bit